Hey guys, Chris here. Today I'm going to be doing a little paint correction with my car. There's some swirls and light scratches, and the hood has a lot of rock chips, but that's just going to be the way it is. So I'm going to use a clay bar from Mothers. I've used them before and I like them pretty much. They're pretty good. And instant detailer from Mothers. And so I usually use half of a bar, and I've got 3 of these bars, but I don't know how many I'm going to use. Depends on how much comes off the car. So I'm going to break the bar in half and start with half, and then I'm going to spray for lubrication. I'm going to pancake this thing out, and then I'm going to start cleaning the whole car. And the point of this, and I'm sure you know if you know anything about detailing, and if you don't know, it's to remove impurities, road debris that are into the paint, kind of stuck into the paint, so that way when I do the dual action buffer on the car, it's not going to pick one of those things up and scratch the paint, which would be really bad because then you got more problems. So I'm going to pancake this guy out. With one hand I'm going to be kind of different kinds of motions, up and down, rotation, circular, and spray this up for lubrication. And we'll start with the fender and work our way back and then around and back to the front, and we'll see what comes off the car as we go. The driver's side, when I bought the car, it had some imperfections, so I took it to a paint shop. So that's been re-cleared. They did an amazing job blending it in because you can't even tell, so that's probably not going to have a lot of impurities in it, but I know this passenger side, front and back, is probably going to have quite a bit. I don't know when the last time they did it, but you can feel it. So let's start on that. And by the way, I forgot to mention, guys, that I just washed the entire car, pressure washed it, then I soap bathed it, a foam cannon, microfiber mitt, re-pressure washed, all that good stuff. And then now I'm gonna do this claying, and then I'm probably gonna wash it one more time before I start dual action. It just depends. And after dual action, I will do a ceramic coating on the car. So far, I don't feel a lot. Generally, you'll feel the resistance. So I don't feel a lot of resistance yet from the clay bar, which is a good thing. That means it's pretty clean so far. We'll find out as we go. When you get to the lower parts is when you start feeling a little bit more debris, because that's where stuff kind of accumulates. Alright, so let's talk about what I'm going to be using to do this dual action buffing, which I've done many of times on previous cars, and it's really not that hard. You guys can pretty much do, anybody can do it. Watch a video, you know, watch this video, and just kind of, you know, you learn as you go, but you can't mess it up because it won't burn your paint like a regular buffer. So here's what I'm using. I'm using I think this is Chemical Guys, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it is Chemical Guys. So I'm using a optical grade final polish. That's gonna be what I'm gonna use mostly unless I run into a problem where I wanna take something out. And then I would use this optical grade cutting compound. So if I'm gonna cut, I'm gonna use a microfiber cutting disc or a foam cutting disc, which I have right here, 3 different kinds. It's gonna be medium, finishing, and light. So if I'm cutting, I'm gonna use a cutting pad. If I'm finishing, which is mostly what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a Meguiar's microfiber finishing pad. So these are just kind of stick to my dual action, and then I put some compound on and I go through with the whole paint correction deal. And give this a good shake. And we're gonna apply, all this stuff smells so good. I don't know why they put all that smell good in there, but it smells good. All right, so we're gonna put, here's what I do, which most people do. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, what I'm gonna do first is, because this pad has not been prepped yet, I'm gonna just kind of move it in there, get it in pretty good, and start on the panel. So here we go. I'm gonna touch a few spots here to kind of get the stuff moving. And we're gonna attack this panel first. I'm gonna start it on low speed and work my way up. So we're getting some heat in the pad now. I'm gonna check what we got. And I still see that little minor scratching there, but it is, I mean, I'll show you guys here. It's getting really, really glossy. I hope you guys can see the actual gloss in that. It's pretty nice. see here the difference in the two panels. I could definitely see a difference. This clarity versus this clarity. It's really night and day difference to me. So that was a quick pass, by the way, guys. Again, I don't have swirls in this car. It's very, very, very clean already. So as you can see here, Hey guys, so we're back at it, day 2. We're ready to do some isopropyl alcohol wash on the whole car. So we're gonna just rub it down with isopropyl alcohol. So 50% water, 50% alcohol. I know that was probably confusing there for a second. And so we'll spray it, microfiber it, let it dry real good, and then come back and start the ceramic coating. So that was pretty easy, guys. We got the whole car wiped down with the alcohol. So we're gonna let it kind of dry out just a little bit. Alcohol dries pretty fast, but let it dry real quick while I prep the ceramic coat. And I'll just show you guys what I'm using here. Pretty much, it's a at-home ceramic coat kit by CarPro. So I'm using this brand here, CQ UK 3.0 C quartz. So pretty much, this is good at any temperature. My garage is a little mess right here, but so what we got here is we got a reload for the silica spray. So this can be used like every couple months as a kind of rejuvenation of the ceramic or protecting the ceramic. We got the ceramic coating right here. Then we've got a spray tip for the silica. Our applicator pad, a little foam with a little hard foam application, but it is just for holding. And then we got they give us a wipe cloth, which is like a micro suede, I believe, and then a bunch of little micro suede application swatches. So this is going to be folded over here. Then we will apply the ceramic coating on, and then we'll just go into a cross hatch motion. So left to right, all the way down, up and down, and usually you work like a 2x2 area. It usually takes about 30 seconds to a minute, and then you wipe it off. If you're quick and good, you could probably work a whole fender at a time pretty much. You want to make sure that you're putting it on properly, and then you're wiping it off all the way through. So here we go, mixed it very well. Can open and start putting down our line of ceramic. Let's put it down in a cross pattern. So starting like this here. Working it in. Now I'm gonna come back and hit the other side, the other way. So here. Make sure we get the whole panel. So you can already feel it kind of getting a little tacky, which means we're getting close to wipe off. Let me get around this little detail real good. Alright, so here we go. Let's start with wipe off. We started here, so let's wipe off here and work down. It hasn't really been a minute, but let's fold this 4 ways here. Then we'll use one side per every couple of panels. So let's see here. Let's start wipe off. Let's go in here and just wipe it right off. Not tacky yet, so that's good. It's not like too tacky to where I can't wipe it. I'm gonna just wipe off. I've heard that this stuff flashes in 30 seconds. I've heard it takes minutes. It wipes off very easily though, right now. So that means we can work one whole panel. Let's see if we can get this all the way here. Beautiful. Feel pretty confident in that. Excuse my white legs, guys. It's winter time, but summer's coming. So let's start working this door now. I feel confident in the product. Maybe we'll wait a little longer on this one. I don't think it's a problem to wait a little longer because I haven't had it tack up on me yet. So let's see here. When you're applying it, you almost feel like it gets a little tacky, but that's fine. That's normal. So let's go whole door here. Guys, so what I'm gonna do now is just run over with a microfiber towel over everything just to kind of make sure everything is good. And then I'm gonna go watch my brother's MMA fight. And then later we'll do silica spray. Good morning, guys. So it's the next day. The silica spray actually said you gotta do it within 1 hour or 12 hours after. So it's 7 a.m. We're about to head out to Cars and Coffee and then the BMW show here in Charlotte. So I'm gonna put the camera down. I'm gonna start silica spray. It won't take long and you'll see how it's done. Pretty much spray it and wipe off and then you're good to go. Alright guys, that easy. So just pretty much saturated the car, got the rag a little wet, start wiping everything down. Turned out pretty good. We'll see what the results are over time and I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys up to date on this product. Appreciate you guys watching. Going to the car show, we'll bring you guys along. Thanks.
Only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's robbing. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rockin'.